All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. Adam Schefter tweeting out that Connor Williams, top center in the league, one of the top centers in the league. He might be ready for week one, and teams are interested.
Apparently, he's going to pick his team before training camp starts. Before we get in that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and comment. Hey, we've had a little bit of a boost in subscribers. We're real close to 1,900 now.
Let's go, baby.
11,900.
Hit that sub button hot and heavy. So Connor Williams, the official tweet, Adam Schefter, former Cowboy, Dolphin free agent, blah, 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 coming off season and a knee injury, expects to be ready for start of the season. In discussions with multiple teams about where to play, he plans to pick his team before training camp. And Connor Williams is a name that, we floated around as a potential option. 27 years old, very good center, tore his ACL in December. I'm surprised he's going to be ready for the start of the season.
You know what? Those torn ACLs it's like a headache now. Take some pills. It's fine. You're ready to go. To me, coming to the Vikings, I don't know if this is going to happen or not. I think what it comes down to is this. Are the Vikings going to commit long-term to Garrett Bradbury? There's been some rumblings. They're looking to give him another extension next year. If they decide that they'd rather try Connor Williams, bring him in now cheap, get him now cheap, and then look to extend Connor Williams, you look at this thing from a long-term perspective, that's where I think this has legs with the Vikings.
Well, and Connor Williams, it's going to be interesting. His projected salary is all over the place. You've seen it as low as like $8 million and as high as like $13.5 million per year. And if he's healthy, he's going to command that top 5 center money, which is in that like $11 to $13 million a year. So the big question is the team, like, is it a 1-year prove it deal? Is he just going all balls in and wants like a 3-4 year contract? With Garrett Bradbury, he signed through 2025. After this year, if we release him, we only have to eat like $2.5 million, and we save like 3.6. So that's not a big deal. But it would be weird. Like Bradbury, we can't cut him now. We eat too much money, so we would have to have both these guys on our team.
And we got Dan frickin' Feeney as well. Michael Juergens. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't think the Vikings are going to pursue Connor Williams, but I'm wrong before. We have the money. We got, $26 million in cap space, so there's money to spend there. We just brought in Dalton Reisner. I would be shocked if they would have had and invested in the O-line again. But again, I think if they do, it's more of a long-term to keep Connor Williams here for years beyond this year.
Yeah, it's more like Connor Williams is saying he's ready for week 1 or the start of the season, I should say. But is he really? I mean... we'll see. I think this would be pretty far-fetched if they did it. I think a team's going to want to sign him to a 1-year prove-it deal. And maybe he wants a 1-year prove-it deal so he can make that big old bank. And then maybe next year when we have some money and Garrett Bradbury, we'll see. The Vikings seem to love Garrett Bradbury more than anything.
They do. But yeah, I mean, you're talking about see it, prove it. You got to prove that he's healthy. So your doctors want to get all over this guy, thoroughly check him out from top to bottom. Like the time you thought you had a wood tick on you, and I checked every single orifice of your body. You got to make sure this dude's healthy if you're going to sign him at all.
I love Connor Williams. I would love him to be a Viking. I would love for them to overpay him. And even if him and Bradbury hung out this year on the roster, I don't think it's going to happen. But I've always loved Connor Williams, and he's turned into a damn good center, and center has just been an Achilles heel.
Yeah, again, Achilles heel was someone the Vikings really, really like. So let us know in the comments. Connor Williams, he's going to be ready for week 1. Do you want him in purple? Do you think he'll be in purple? Those are two very different things. And also remember this, the first peanut butter sold was back in 1908.